The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Mines, Suleiman Akoni, says the mining industry suffered some losses, thereby affecting their bottom lines within the COVID-19 epic period. Now, this is in contrast to the assertions that the sector was not impacted, with emphasis on gold prices recording a significant price gain during the peak season of the global pandemic. But according to Suleiman Akoni, the temporal halting of exploratory activities, for instance, led to the encroachment of some illegal miners. He recounted the losses during a media engagement ahead of the 6th edition of the Ghana Mining Industry Awards.
Very difficult situation for mining companies. Although they were allowed to continue to operate, they actually had to be running under very, very strict and tiring circumstances. But thank God, because of the discipline of mining companies, they were able to weather the storm. So I think we also want to look at even exploration companies as well, because we all know that exploration is the lifeblood of the mining industry. And because of COVID, most of the companies doing exploration couldn't run. They couldn't do their drilling and assaying as expected by the various programs they have, which they have presented to government. What it meant was that there was a field day for illegal miners. They actually encroached their concessions, which was quite unfortunate. But these were the realities on the ground. Again, when it came to the supply chain, there were challenges around even freight. The cost of freight went up, because we all know what it is. China, which was the epicenter of the pandemic, actually shut down. And we all know that the global manufacturing base we all know is China. And that was the epicenter of the pandemic. So effectively what it meant was that you had a situation where you couldn't get your supplies on time. But then again, the companies also worked their usual magic. How do they work with other, members of the industry to ensure that they could, for example, even share some inputs? So if you don't have stock, can you call on another company which may have some of this stock which you don't unfortunately have, so that you can continue to run your operations? It just tells you that having a coordinating body like the Chamber of Mines really helps, even with the operations of the chamber and its member companies as well. Because I remember in the early days, you had the supply managers of the Ghana Chamber of Mines engaging, having conversations regarding what they can do among themselves to actually ride the storm, at least in the short term. So this, we were also able to work just to ensure that we're able to ride over the storm.